What's going on, everybody? Astronomical 13 here, back with another WWE 2K24 video. We're going to hop back into some MyGM. This time we're going to be playing it solo, and I think we're going to be playing it with a brand new brand that was added to WWE 2K24. I'm going to go with Xavier Woods. I really liked using him last year in 2K23. I still think he's got one of the best, power cards this year. But anyways, we're going to ECW. 2 times per season, block all opposing brands from using 3 randomly selected champions next week's show. Super overpowered power card. Me and my friend Jeff were playing it in some co-op GM, and I mean, it just completely derails your show. Um, Now, what's interesting about ECW is there are no women's titles. So I think it's going to bring an interesting dynamic when going into the draft that I'll talk about here in a minute. As far as the other brands go, I think what I'm going to do is just randomly select them. So we're going to stop getting Teddy Long on NXT 2.0. We're going to be getting Tyler Breeze on WCW, and we're going to be getting DeVille on Raw. So we're going to go and confirm that, and we're going to jump into here. I think I'm going to keep. I'm still kind of feeling the waters out on WWE My GM mode, so we're going to keep everything normal. Actually, I'm going to make it hard. I don't want to try extreme just yet, but I'm going to real soon. Keep the budget, player order, shakeups. I might do snake just so I can pick back to back and not have to go through all the annoying sim. Going to keep the shakeups on. I think that's a really good addition to the game. Draft pool, we're going to leave regular. Keep the draft off, and we're going to leave the match unlocks to default as well. So we're going to go ahead and start this draft, hop into it here, and we're going to hope that Trick Williams is in the board. Each GM is going to start out with 27.5. So we got no, legendaries, but that is okay because they are really not worth drafting. It's probably better to create your own. So we're going to fighters, and we're looking for Trick. Oh, well, the Trick. I'm sorry, I just have to do it. So as far as strategy goes in this draft, typically in a typical brand, you'd want 8 men, 6 women. You want to get 14 members of that roster. But I really don't know if you're going to necessarily want 6 women for ECW. I'm thinking more on the lines of maybe 4 women and 10 men, or 4 women and 8 men out the gate. I think if you can get 2 faces, 2 heels that can face each other for the women, I think you're pretty much set there. You could run tag teams when necessary, and you can also just have those rivalries interchange every 5 weeks. So I like to sort by stamina. I think having super high stamina is very, very important. So we need a bad bruiser, and Braun Breaker is here with 88 stamina, 55 pop, and I'm not going to really think about it too much. I think, he's a fun player to have. When I do these MyGM drafts, I don't necessarily just look for the best, player or best fighter, superstar value, whatnot. I kind of want to have fun, and I don't really want to draft Humberto, or I don't want to draft Scripps, or JD McDonough. I want to take some names that are actually fun to use and kind of think of it as like a simulation more so. So we got a fighter and a bruiser here, which is good. I think we're gonna keep it to the men here. And yeah, we're going to keep going through here, see what we can find. Um, like I said, we're looking for guys who could potentially fit in with this. We need good fighters, bad bruisers. Potentially Kofi Kingston would be a really good one. You always want to pair good cruisers with bad giants. You don't really want to do the other way around. Could do Roman Reigns, which would be really fun. Honestly, I might do that just because I want to acknowledge the tribal chief. Plus, he's a bad bruiser. A little bit more expensive. He's probably the most expensive superstar draft. But, like I said, it's fun to have him and, wrestle him every, it's a 25-week season, so he might wrestle 3 times, maybe twice. We'll see. Got to make this as realistic as possible. I'm going to put him on the belt and just do nothing with him. So now we need a good fighter. So we are, TOZAWA would be a heck of a deal. Carl Anderson, Dexter Loomis. Interesting. Not a lot to go with here. I'm thinking Kira Tozawa is probably my best bet. A feud between him and Roman Reigns. I mean, truly, what a treat that would be to watch in person. For the women, I think what I want to do is have a good cruiser, a bad giant, and then I think I want two specialists. I think that's what I want to do with my women. I'm gonna draft Piper here. And the next time around, I'm gonna try and get a cruiser woman that is a face. And then work from there. It might be really hard to find women that are giants. There's really not a lot of them in WWE 2K24, so I want to make sure I get that early. Don't have to worry about it at a later time. On the clock here, gonna go to cruisers. I can go Katana Chance, Kaden Carter, Roxanne Perez. Really love Roxanne Perez in real life, but I mean that's just not doing it for me. Don't really care for Katana Chance that much, but her tag partner, Kaden Carter's right here. But 84 stamina is hard to pass on, so we're going to go ahead and take her. So far we have 4 men, 2 women, 3 face, 3 heels. I'm going to go to specialist here. See what I can get with that. I might just go ahead and finish out taking the woman here. Let's see. Not really a lot to go with right now. I think we're gonna go. Oh, okay. Gotta take Tiffy. I mean, how could you not take Tiffany Stratton? I can't believe I still let her sit on the board this long. She should have been my second round pick. I mean, every MyGM run needs Tiffany Stratton, and needs Trick Williams, and it needs LA Knight. But I didn't see LA Knight on there. No problem. So we're gonna get one more specialist female. That's a face to finish out here. Looks like it's gonna be Zoe Stark, which I'm completely happy with. We still got 1.25 million, and we are gonna stick to the men from now on. That's a pretty good deal, honestly. So we got 2 fighters, 2 bruisers, so we're gonna stay away from that. Ideally, when we're gonna do a cruiser giant here, I'm going to take Ivar because he's the only giant left on the board. I'm going to take him. We're going to get our cruiser next round. And then hopefully finish the draft with a couple of specialists. I think that'd be a really good starting point. While you want to make this as balanced possible, I think with ECW, being no women's titles, it's really important to have a lot of men that can put on those matches. Cruiser, so we need a good cruiser. Axiom's a good one. I talked about Kofi Kingston earlier. We still have plenty of money, so I think that's the direction I'm going to be going. Not necessarily a no-brainer, but I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, Ilya, yes, please. I love these like huge NXT names that are just going to be so fun to play around with. Like, I don't know. I just have a lot of fun taking those up-and-coming guys and just making them great. Of course, for all of my XP, I'm going to use it on Trick Williams, try to get him to level 25 and just keep him for however long I play this, but you get where the gist is. And I think the leveling system in this year's game is really nice because it adds incentive to just play more and more seasons. They were going to go Robert Roode here, 88 stamina, 59 popularity. They're both the same level, so that's fine, but just for 50,000 more, I can get all that stamina. So right now we have 8 men, 4 women, 320,000 left. See if we can get any good cheap guys. Not looking great. That would have been a really good pick, level 10. That's under 33k. But yeah, I think we're gonna leave it at that. I think 320k is a good starting budget. Don't want to obviously overdraft and leave myself with no money, so we'll take that. I mean, that's such a good roster right there. Pretty happy with that. Hope to have a balanced show. Like I said, no women's titles means I got to focus on that men's division just a little bit more. Anyways, now it's time to put our belts on. Maybe not. All right, Triple H, I appreciate it. Tyler Breeze, do not care what you have to say. Teddy Long, I love you. Yes, I'm aware. Okay. So we have ECW Men's Champion, a Tag Team Champion, and a World Champion. We're going to put the World Champion on Trick. No, we're going to put the World Title on Roman. We're going to put the Men's Champion on Trick. Interesting that they get plus 20 popularity to make up for the women's loss. I think that's pretty massive. I think for now, I know there would be a stamina advantage, but for now, I'm going to leave the tag team champions vacant and use those at a different time. Yeah, let's do that. All right. I immediately gain 10 scouting points. Select an opposing brand who must use a Tier 1 crew logistics during next week's show. That could be potentially good in later seasons. Double the cost of opposing brands matches. That's a good WrestleMania card right there. So yeah, I think immediately, right off the rip, we're going to buy the concert hall. Double the capacity, up the ticket price a little bit more, and you get the submission match, which is really good for boosting up those rivalries. And, yeah, not really a whole lot I want to use right now. So we are going to go ahead and, okay, we do not want to book our most popular giant this week. Immediately gain 10 talent scout points. Not super worried about that, but it is what it is. Okay, surpass 600k in the bank. These two should be easy. Use 50 talent scout points. That might be hard to do. I probably won't get that one done. 10 Extreme Rules matches I can do. 15 shows of the title match. Easily obtainable. Use 3 power cards during 1 week, 3 times. Might be a little tougher, but probably easily beatable. 15 commercial goals, pretty easy. 10 shows of the call-out promo, pretty easy. Not going to do that. And then spend 250,000 or more on promos. That might be close, but I think if we do the call-out promo, the 15 commissioner goals, 15 shows of the title match, 10 Extreme Rule matches, and surpassing 600k in the bank, that should get us all 5 that we need. Even we already got one of the 5, so we don't even need to do that. So that should be pretty easy. I think we're going to start the show with our main event being Roman Reigns versus Akira Tozawa. We're going to do an extreme Rules. My apologies. Try and build a rivalry there. Not going to do a title match just yet. Let's get our feet wet. Actually, yes, I am. Who am I kidding? Let's see some Akira Tozawa win some gold. I'm also going to put Trick and Braun in the opener. Those are going to be my 2 main rivalries here to start out. I think we're going to book a tag team match. To start, I'm going to go ahead and do the tag title belts. I know I just, didn't do it, but we might as well throw the tag title belts on for that. And then we're going to get one of these going. I think I'm going to do some Tiffy versus Zoe Stark. And then we're going to call out Piper Niven and Katana Chance. Get a little rivalry going there. I think that's a good first week. I think I'm going to sign some people. I know I need to get some guys here. So I have 2 fighters bruisers. I have 2 specialists, and I have one specialist combo, 1 cruiser giant combo, and 2 fighter bruiser combos. So I think right now what I want to do is either go specialist or cruiser giant. So we are going to look up, let's do level 10 to 14. We're going to go male. We are going to do any role, and we're going to do specialist. And we're going to see what we can find with this. Okay, so this is perfect. So we have 1 good, 1 bad. Actually, no, we have 3 good, 1 bad. Don't really care for Tony D'Angelo. I know he's a cool Italian guy on NXT, but probably going to go with Gable and Drew Gulak. Or I'll go with Tommaso. See, I don't know why he's so much more expensive when it's the same level, same stamina, a couple more bucks popularity-wise. So we're going to go Gable. This is going to take a lot of my money, but we're going to go ahead and go 10 weeks on him. And I'm only going to do 5 weeks on Drew. Puts us down to 43k, but I'm okay with that because I have all the superstars I need secured. And I'm actually going to take Ivar and Kofi out of this match, and we're going to do a fully specialist tag team champion. just because I think once, this first rivalry finishes, they'll be pretty compatible with everybody else. It allows the other two guys to fight others as well. So yeah, we're gonna go Kofi Ivar as our rivalries, and that's gonna be the first week. We're gonna go ahead and submit that, and let's hope we put on a good show. Need Trick to retain here, obviously, and he doesn't, but that's okay. And look at that dude, he's just beefy. So Braun retains. We got level 1 rivalry. We got the tag team belts going up. Chad Gable and Ilya. That's perfect. We don't want it to outshine the opener. Didn't increase rivalry there, which sucks. Would love for Tiffany to win this. Love to see it. That's alright. We build those rivalries. The only thing that matters is building right now. Got another level 1 rivalry. And Akira Tozawa ends Roman Reigns' 10-year stretch of being a champion. And we got a 4-star match out of that. Don't know how. Oh, I guess it was Extreme Rules, but so I do know how. But anyways, go to the next screen here and see how the rest of the shows did. Looks like we had a good booking. 3, 2.5, 1.5, and 4. We had the best. We had tied the best opener, best second, or best first mid card, and best main event out of everybody. So I'm assuming we had a better week fan growth wise than anybody else. Chad Gable and Ilya have no chemistry as a tag team. They'll grow. Looks like Tiffany Stratton won dirty. You'll love to see it. So we gained 40,000 fans this week. NXT gained 39, WCW gained 39, and Raw gained 42. So they're going to be in first place, which is fine. We'll work through. Don't know how, but we did. Oh, we also didn't book our most popular giant. Didn't do that on purpose, but hey, we'll take the power card. And we're going to be in second place going into this next week. Double the cost of opposing brands matches for next week. Not a big deal. That's also not a big deal. We'll be okay. Roman wants to reface Akira Tozawa. Oh no. Dang, I'm sad about that. Okay. Anyways, let's do that because I am just going to push Trick Williams to the moon. Even if he's upset with me. I don't care. He will be happy with me when I put him in a championship match. So what was I going to do? We're going to get power cards here. Might use this for like week 15 and 20. Cheat code. Like I said, a really big one. We can look around real quick. Do some shopping. One thing I want to look at was since Roman Reigns is level 15, he can change between Bruiser and Giant, which is really, really important if I ever maybe decide I want to get a good cruiser. Yeah, so we're going to look at this. Is that guy's eyes closed for that picture? It's kind of embarrassing. Noam Dar. Maybe open your eyes for the picture next time, buddy. Unless he's meant to look like he's blinking. I'm not exactly sure. Not really interested in anybody here. I would be interested in Charlotte Flair, but obviously circumstances prevent that. Wesley would be a good one. Not seeing anything there. AJ Styles would be a really, really good one. I think I'm going to do that. I don't know if that costs money. It does not. So we're going to do that. Get AJ Styles. Welcome to the team. Might be sitting for a little bit just until we get another guy on our roster. So, like I said, I eventually wanted to have 12 guys, 4 women. And it looks like we're going to have that a lot sooner than later. He should join us next week. But in the meantime, let's get focused on this week. We're going to have Braun and Trick in the opener again. And we are going to do a... who's special? Okay. So TLC is Trick's specialty. So we're going to put him in that. Hope he wins, get his morale up, everything like that. But that puts us pretty much out of money. Not a big deal. I just realized Trick and Braun didn't get a rivalry, which blows. But I mean, what are we going to do about it? We're going to do a tag team call out. We're going to get Gable and Ilya against Gulak and Robert Roode. Pretty happy with that. Hopefully we can Continue booking them. We're going to get Kofi and Ivar in the ring, and then I think what we're going to do is get Piper and Zoe Stark in there. We're going to book tag team. We're going to have them call them out the other way. Just want to get that growth as much as possible. If we can get a 2-level growth, I'd be pretty happy with that. And that's going to put us out of money with only Tiffany and Zoe Stark. So I'm happy with that. Like I said, really want Trick to retain here. Why is it making me do this? Did I sim my show on accident? Okay, that's really odd that it's making me go last, but okay. We're going to go ahead and simulate this, and Trick wins. We can whoop that Trick, and we got a 4-star match out of it. Hopefully that helps boost his morale being a champion. Kofi and Ivar would love to see a rivalry growth right here. Love that, and I'll take the 2.5-star match as well, especially this early on with no rivalries. Piper wins. Disappointing match. We have another rivalry growth. Can TOZAWA fight off the tribal chief? He cannot. In a nice main event to put the belt back on Roman. I had the best opener, best main event, best first mid card. Looks like Raw, who's in first place, did pretty well themselves. Nice balanced card. Took AJ Styles from Raw, which is also big. Gained 46,000 fans. Nope, that was Raw, actually. What in the world is going on? That's so weird that it makes me go last. Okay. We gained 40,000, and we lost money? Oh, no. Okay, I need to get my budget up. That's going to be my next focus. So we're going to get... I want him to get XP while I'm still getting better. So we're going to put Trick in the training room. We're going to have Braun Breaker call him out. Still not at Rivals, which is really, really annoying. But is what it is. Roman and TOZAWA still got plenty of stamina, so we're going to put them at the opener. Main event, I think I'm going to give Kofi and Ivar stipulation. I'm going to put them in Extreme Rules match because we need to keep booking that. For the women, we're going to go Tiffany and Zoe. And I think I want to run a tag match between these guys and these guys. We're going to go ahead and leave it without the belt. Just grow the rivalry. And then we're going to have Piper call out Katana. And we're going to save AJ Styles a couple more weeks. Keep checking this, see if there's any... I might do a jobber, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with a jobber special. Let's see if we can find anything. Doesn't hurt. Gabe Slade from the campaign. Actually, I'm kind of down with this. Let's go. Let's give him 10 weeks for 18K. I'm actually really happy with that. So this is probably going to be the set roster for most of the season. I feel really good having it at week 3. Usually it takes you a while, but right now we're going to focus on building up the budget, building up our rivalries, and see where it takes us. See if the Tribal Chief can defend his belt here. He sure can. Give me that 4-star. No rivalry growth. A little disappointing there. One thing I have noticed this year is, maybe it's just me, I haven't been as lucky so far, but rivalry growth feels really difficult. Stratton and Zoe Stark go up. Just feel like callouts don't work as frequently as they used to. Like normal matches don't get the rivalry as much as they used to. Pretty happy with that match. Got a level 3 rivalry, which is good. Yeah, Ivar and Kofi here. Give me a 3.5. Wonderful. And we get a level 3 rivalry out of that. So that's 2 rivalries we can settle at the pay-per-view. Pretty happy with that. I'm going to simulate these shows here. I'm feeling really confident about this run. Really like where I'm set. Had the best opener. Main event was on par with everybody else, but we had good mid cards, so that's fine. We gained 46,000 fans, $34,000. NXT WCW didn't do that good. Neither did Raw. So we'll take first place in the week and second place overall. 1 week from Hell in a Cell. All right. So no Roman Reigns this week. No problem. We can just have Akira Tozawa call him out. All right. Kofi and AJ Styles being together in a tag match is something that could be a possibility. So we're going to have Tozawa call out Roman. Not going to be able to get to a level 4 or level 3 rivalry before the show, which is okay. I'm going to have Braun call out Trick, give him a week to rest. What level is Trick? Level 8. Pretty happy with that. So we're going to have these two call. Honestly, that rivalry is okay. I'm fine having those be 10-week rivalries. A lot of build-up that is very exciting. We need this tag match to gain a rivalry spot. So we're going to go ahead and do that and just hope that that gets up another level. Ivar and Kofi I am good with. Tiffany and Zoe, I want to go ahead and get their rivalry up as much as I can. If I can get this to a level 4 rivalry, I'll take it. They have plenty of stamina for some reason, so we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and book Kofi and Ivar as the opener. And for the main events, I think I'm going to go ahead and book AJ Styles and Slade. Not going to put them in the main event. I think I'm going to put Katana and Piper at the main event and give them maybe an Extreme Rules stipulation. No tag teams, which is unfortunate, but that is the card. I'm going to go ahead and buy this, and we're going to go ahead and put it on Trick. Give him a little bit of rest for the pay-per-view. Should have 53 stamina by next week. And yeah, I think that looks good. So we're gonna go ahead and book. I'm not looking at the schedule running on your most popular available star this week. I'm bad for not looking at that. Sometimes I just get a little bit distracted. So our most popular star is Roman Reigns and Trick Williams. So Chad Gable, you know what? What's the reward? I have my superstars don't only get injured that often, so I'm honestly kind of fine with losing this. Or not gaining it, rather. Not losing something you don't have. Maxine Dupree. Interesting card. Alright, here we go. Kofi versus Ivar tables match opener. Hopefully level 4 rivalry. I'll take if I can get it. Perfect and a really good match. Kira and Roman, level 2. I love Tiffy time. And we got the level 3 rivalry we can settle. Okay, level 2 there. It wouldn't bother me if a rivalry doesn't start here. If it does, like I said, if it does, it's fine. Got level 3 there, really happy with that. And this result doesn't matter, but hopefully I get a 4-star here, 3-star, that's fine. And we get that to be level 4. So really happy with the balance of the card there. Got 4 rivalries we can settle next week, which will be the main event for this finale. For this episode. Main event for this finale. What am I talking about? Not a good week for the fans, though. I think after this first pay-per-view, we're going to have to buy some stuff. Alright, Teddy Long. That's war. Alright, he's already not happy. So I'm going to go ahead and give him that. I want to keep him around. Is that for 5 more weeks? Okay. So we get him for 5 more weeks. Put us down to 25K, which is fine. Yes, I understand, Hunter. Alright, so unfortunately, we do lose our match bonuses. So there's no point in doing anything besides normal matches. So as much as we can, we got to put these belts on the line. That is the one unfortunate part about not having the women's titles, is something like that happens. All of a sudden you're kind of screwed here. But this card's pretty easy to book, to be totally honest with you. We're going to go ahead and book this Fatal 4-Way for all the women. And yeah, we got this rivalry, and this rivalry. 4 rivalries total, 3 matches getting settled. And we have 2 title matches with level 2 rivalries. I'm going to go ahead and get AJ Styles a self-promo. And we're going to go ahead and train Slade, I think. Yeah, I'm actually happy with that. Oh, no. It's alright. I'm going to do this. AJ Styles can just chill. Wait, why did I book an Extreme Rules match? For the record, I did not mean to do that. I thought I clicked normal, but sometimes you just go too fast. I'll take the 20K hit on that, I guess. Mistakes happen. Roman Reigns retains. We got Ivar. We got Kofi. Kofi Mania wins. Was that better than the first match? Uh-oh. 10 ring XP is massive. I will take that. Give me Tiffy. Oh, Zoe Stark wins. And we settle 2 rivalries. Perfect. So now I think with these guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have AJ Styles and Kofi Kingston face them. And I'm going to plan one of Ilya and Gable to face Ivar. And potentially one of the other ones to face Slade. We'll look into it. And then Trick Williams versus Braun for the main event. Give me Trick. Give me Braun. And level 3 rivalry, 4-star match. Honestly, despite the what we faced, that was a pretty good show. You know, we couldn't have anything besides normal matches because the match XP boost was low. But it is what it is. So we put 3.5, 4, 3, 3.5, and 4. This match kind of sucked. Somehow a normal match beats this normal match, even with the title on the line. Whatever. Is what it is. So we're going to advance here. Gained 106,000 fans and $45,000. NXT beat us. WCW beat us. I'm sure Raw beat us. They did not beat us. Might be in first place here. We're in third place, but only by 14,000. So that is A-okay. Oh, we're in the trading now. Okay. So they want to trade us Lita and Alexa Bliss for Tiffy and Zoe Stark. I'm going to decline that trade just because... Oof. Lita's level 20. Oh, she's only got 4 weeks left. Yeah, never mind. I was going to say, just because the 2 cruisers just doesn't work for me, I'd have to sign more women to make that work, and it's just not really worth the hassle right now. WCW wants Tiffy. I'm really reluctant to get rid of Tiffy, so I'm going to decline that. And for 2.0, they want to trade away Io Sky, and they want me to trade away Tiffy and Drew Gulak. $23,000. I'm going to pass on that as well. Don't really care for mixing up my women's division right now. As far as he went up to level 2. That's fine. I might try and trade away AJ Styles. No. I might try and trade away one of these specialists here to see what I can get. Might end up being AJ Styles. I might just see if I can just swap jobbers with somebody just to break that rivalry. I doubt anybody's got a bad specialist jobber. Oh, dude. Kyle Slickman would be so sick. I gotta do it, right? I don't know. Anyways. Humberto's the WCW champion. I think I'm good. I think I'm going to rock with what I have. It would be interesting to make a trade, obviously, but I don't really think that's in the cards right now with the way we have our roster built. So we're going to go ahead and end the trading there. I'm going to move on to week 6 in San Antonio. Oh, okay. So, interesting. So, next time here, week 6, if I remember, we're gonna have a fatal four-way rivalry between or a fatal four-way match between Roman, Trick, Braun Breaker, and Akira. Get some rivalry growth. Great idea there, Roman. I'm gonna tell him okay. I'm gonna see what I can do, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I don't get injuries very often, so Superstars below ring level 10 gain 40 XP. That's insane. Yes, please. Holy cow. Bruh. Ain't no way. That's game changing. Alright. Well, let's look at all these let's look at all this. Piper, new perk decision. So we get a power card at the start of every season. Superstars lose less morale from being injured, losing a match, or being benched. I think we're going to go with the morale. She's probably not somebody I'm going to keep for another season, so it's not really worth it. Zoe Stark. Let's just keep morale up. Like I said, if it were like Trick, where's he at? Yeah, Trick. I will definitely... Superstar loses 2 less stamina when participating in matches. Gain 1 random power card at the start of every season. See, I think this one I'm going to do that because he is somebody I plan on keeping. Tiffany. Let's do the stamina for Tiffy. Keep her stamina as high as we possibly can. We have Katana Chance. Minus 10% chance of being injured. Don't see me pushing her that much. We're going to go and do the morale. Ilya. He's got good morale right now, so let's go with the power card in case I do end up pushing him to a place where maybe I do keep him next time. And Slade, backstage brawl match versus ambulance match. I think we're gonna go with ambulance match because I haven't played one yet, so that could be something fun to do down the line here, as well as doing a freaking what do you call it, buried alive match. See who goes home. But anyways, if you guys are watching, I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more MyGM. And I will catch you guys next time with WCW. Wow, WCW. I'll catch you next time with ECW Week 6.